Welcome to Solstice Disc Golf Park. In my opinion, the best disc golf park, best disc golf course in Northern Canada. Today we're going to go through the pro layout of the 9 holes and a bonus hole at the end. Hole 1, 305 feet. Basket's on top of a hill. Roll-away potential is massive. The difficulty, of course, is getting there. OB all down the right side. And the hole plays like 10,000 feet because it's a gradual uphill right when you get beyond that gate, that yellow gate you see at the end there. You've got to clear the rocks in the gate to stay in bounds off the drive as well. This might be a 2 off the tee because we just got out of the car. Just going to try to poke this zone through this gap on the left. Fun fact about this course is it was the tournament grounds of the first larger-than-life disc golf festival that the Yukon Territory has held. That was last year, and it was awesome. What I'm playing right now is, I suppose it's like the back 9 of the course, and this is the actual permanent part of the course. The front 9 was temporary, and I'll put a link to a video where people can see the front 9 of the LTL version. But right now we're at hole 2. Let's get a little look at the sign. There we go, get it nice there. Par 4, 594 feet. And it is a massive, massive uphill shot. It's up here, there's a basket up at the top on the right. That's not what we're playing to, that's the short 2. We're going all longs. The basket is, it's way straight. If I had a drone, I would love to do a flyover right now, but you gotta believe me. You'll see, it's tough. To get a 4 here is wonderful. I usually get a 5 or a 6, so today's a 7, I'm sure. It's pretty good. Landing on the left side of the tree clump in the middle is better than landing on the right. I would like to have been about 20 feet more up the hill to reach the flat to get a look at the basket, even though I can't reach it. But I'm pretty happy with where we ended up. The hill's so steep, I took more time trying to set my camera up so the tripod doesn't fall over than I took to actually get up the hill. I kid you not. Right from here, I'm going to try to put a forehand up on the left side and have it dive back towards the right and hopefully settle somewhere in the center. Easy putter up, try to tap in the 4 and walk out of here like a hero. But it all kind of depends on this shot right here. No, that dove a little too much to the right. We're in trouble. I set up the camera in the middle of the fairway, and I suppose that was a little ambitious because I didn't make it. I was in the wood line to the right, and I stayed in the wood line to the right. I'm actually right in the worst right there. It's awful. So now we're throwing 4 out of jail and probably looking at a 6. So that's standard. Hole 3 is 574. It's very straight. It just goes up over this hill and then straight till they get to the basket. There's a wood line on the left. That's pretty gross, but the right side is worse because it's OB all along this dirt road. So you can choose to throw a forehand out there and get some okay distance. You can throw a backhand to try to get a bit of turn and get a bit more distance. I will attempt the backhand and hope I don't either burn it over or end up just dumping it off into the left side, but left side is safer. There it goes to the left. Safe. So we landed right here, right behind all this. Where you want to be is out there. So I think we can try a crazy Anheuser forehand, see if we can get around the corner. I don't know what happened. So we overturned the forehand, and well, I guess we forced over the forehand, and it's back in the woods. As you can see right there, that's where we ended up. The basket is straight down that way, not in the woods. So I'm going to try an overhand up and over and get this thing to flip down onto the green. Because we didn't hit the fairway once during the hole, I figure it's only fair of me to show what was missed. It's a big, long, open, straight stretch to miss. That's my game. Hole 4, it's a shorty, 240 feet, a little downhill. There's some trees in the middle. You just want to keep it relatively straight, fade, basket's off on the left. During the larger than life event, the basket we played is actually one tucked off to the right. I'll just throw a shot at both holes so you guys can see what we did do and what we like to do, because people generally tend to want to play the one on the left. So I'll throw the left shot first. Go in. No, just a little long. Now I'll throw the one on the right. That actually ended up pretty good. So even hitting the tree to the basket on the right, we ended up about 45 out with a relatively clear putt. Happy about that, but let's go play the one on the left. If only disappointing putt was my middle name. Anyway, hole 5. It's straight down and then it bends off to the left. That yellow basket in the distance is not what we're playing to. We're playing to a blue one. This is just shy of 300 feet. I'm going to throw this Lutz on a bit of hyzer and just hope to drift it around that corner. Nope. Nope. This is hole 6. It is 289 feet. You can do forehand or backhand. There's a group of trees right in the center that are absolute death. Whether you go to the left or right of them doesn't matter. I like to throw the forehand, and if I get around those trees, whether it's on the left or right side, I don't care. A lot of people can throw the backhand that will have a turn to get around the second grouping of trees and then have a subtle fade back towards the basket. I'm just going to try to throw the forehand, not hit the stuff in the middle, and get relatively close. Birdie here feels like kind of a bonus, so I'm just hoping to get a 3. That's pretty short, but it's pretty safe. That's not the worst drive in the world, a bit short. I mean, we threw it too close to the wood line, so we're getting what we deserve. I'm gonna do a lean out, forehand, chip up, and try to nestle this thing close and get out of here with the easy 3. That was pretty floppy and terrible, but we should make the putt. We should make the putt is the dumbest thing I ever could have said. And we should have. But getting a bogey band hit, it's good for the channel name. Welcome to hole 7, 292 feet, par 3. Straight down and then whoop, bends off to the left. So we'll throw something stable. I'll chuck this Athena and hope to not go in the cabbage left or right. Just get it down there, not hit the trees in the center, get towards the basket, and then we should make the putt. Oh, we should make the putt. You got to stay confident with your putting. I told you we should make the putt. Hole 8, 259 feet, very short, par 3. Just go straight up this hill a little bit. The basket is on a bit of a downslope, so rollaways are huge. You just want to crest the hill a little bit. You don't want to get too crazy because the big potential here is the entire left side is out of bounds, right side is disgusting, and there's out of bounds long. I'm going to throw a Stieg and just try to like go light on it. So lucky to get through those 2 trees anyway. Whatever, I don't care. So the slope can get really, really tough. I'm going to throw a pretty ugly, floppy, chunky forehand, a little chop forehand to the zone, and hope to not roll away. If that didn't roll, it's crazy close. I'd say that's pretty crazy close. Here, let's really make sure that we don't screw this one up. Hole 9, the place where dreams come to die. 459 foot par 3. I'm not going to reach it. You want to get through this tunnel. That's about 300, give or take. Pretty narrow. And once you're outside the tunnel, it opens up, but it's a drop off on the right side. There's an OB kind of fire pit sort of thing on the left. It's like I think it's Places Hazard. Then there's just the basket that sits right in front of a sloped hill. The idea, I believe, is to throw something relatively understable, have it flip to flat, ride straight, get out the gap, and take an easy 3. What I'm going to do is probably very different, but we can hope. Maybe I'll throw 2. Ah, here we go. Everyone's favorite hole. Well, it went straight, just not long enough. Wasn't thrown hard enough. I'll try again. Okay, well, that one's out. Okay, this is the lie of the pink disc. There's a large gap right here that I'm going to try to throw a backhand on a pretty aggressive hyzer angle out. I want to get through this gap, and then I want to have it fade back towards the basket before we get to the far wood line. Obviously, the worst case scenario is to smack one of these 2 trees and drop about 40 feet in front of us. So here's hoping. Oh, it's good. Oh, it's really good. Oh, yes, sir. We're on the dance floor. That green guy landed right here, and the basket's just right over there. So a fine shot, but not the one that counts. So that concludes the Pro 9 layout of Solstice Disc Golf Park in Whitehorse, Yukon. And it's awesome. It chews my face off every time because, well, I'm not that good. There were some good shots today. That last shot right there to make the green and par, the hole 9, one of my best shots on this hole ever. The reason why I like this course so much though, and what you didn't see, are the amount of safari style bonus holes. There's so many configurations as to how this course can be played. There's baskets everywhere. I just showed you the tough stuff, and what I'm going to show you right now, I wish the day was nicer, is an incredibly scenic hole. This was the 18th hole of the Larger Than Life Disc Golf Festival. And the coverage of it's fantastic. I suggest everybody watches that tournament. Really explosive finish, and this course destroyed everybody, so it was worth the watch. But check this out. Like, we get to throw off this pad here all the way over there. Let's give it a go. I'll throw two because I really enjoy looking for my stuff. They're gonna be the same disc, just a light purple Kastaplast Lutz. Oh, it's actually going really well. Yeah, it landed in a tree clump across the gully. It's in a great spot for par. Let's see if we can outdo ourselves with the exact same disc. And it's actually a little better, so I'm officially warmed up when I'm about to go home. I'm glad that's not awkward at all. This footing is going to be so good. That upshot was terrible. Now we've got a circle one look to save the par to walk out of here on a fine note. So hope I don't screw it up. As always, appreciate the view, and this is a two-part disc golf day for me. I don't get these very often. This used to be the story of my life. 3 rounds in a day, nothing, multiple courses. But tonight, I'm going with my dad and my wife's uncle to Meadow Lakes Golf Course. So it's gonna be big shots. I will show you the layout that I will be playing for the upcoming Fall Classic, which, like an idiot, I signed up in MPO just to battle for not last. I'm excited anyway, so I hope you watch. Thank you.